Hello, everyone. This is Gregory E. Wooten, CEO of S&D Platinum Films, um, with an author read of a short script I have 7 of them to be exact. What this one does is it promotes a rap studio and its rappers. They get a chance to spit bars in there and maybe show their studio off, maybe take a picture of their street. And for all businesses, I write something real fast. Short screenplays only take me about 6 hours to do. Full-fledged screenplays take me 3 to 4 weeks for a full feature film, which is phenomenal. After editing, we can begin shooting. After 3 or 4 weeks after the edit is finished, we can begin shooting. I'm proud to say that Randy Barbee, director of Sopranos, episodes, Law and Order episodes, Presumed Innocent, producer Boomerang, 25-year span in film. Him and his partner was enthused of me as a script writer, and he the one who showed me how to put my screenplays in the proper format. The main thing that he taught me was the script direct. Instead of full shot, medium shot. Now directing, if I direct, I should be able to tell him what kind of shots I want. The cameraman, so I'm going to get all into that, going to Full Sail University for my bachelor's degree in digital cinematography, starting next month. I should have started earlier, but things prohibited me from starting on time, so I'm starting next month. With that said, you can type my name, Gregory EWOOTEN, in Amazon.com, and you'll see my suspense thriller novel, Unfriendly Skies, but type my name, you'll get straight to it. Without further ado, this is a script I wrote entitled The Stew. Script writer read, or whatever you want to call it. Without further ado, The Studio by Gregory E. Wooten. Inside Vince's bed, interior shot is an inside shot. Interior, inside Vince's bedroom. Vince, a young man in late teens, is sitting on a chair before the screen of his desktop computer in his room, searching intensely. A moment later, he is interrupted by the sound of a knock on the door, causing him to take his attention from what he is doing. Vince, come in. His father, Daniel Henderson, a man in late 50s, enters his son's room and comes in and stands before him, a demeanor exhibiting proud posture. Mr. Henderson smiles. The big graduate, I'm proud of you. Vince gives attention to the presence of his father, turning his chair around and facing the man who he respects, a man of integrity. Vince, thanks, Dad. You always taught me hard work pays off. Mr. Henderson gracefully heads over to his son's bed, takes a seat, and sits with him, humble posture, but curious expression. Mr. Henderson, so son, what are your plans? I know of two nice schools that are interested in you already. Howard University and Vince interrupts, sighs. I don't know, Dad. The words linger in the air a moment as Vince contemplates how to approach the conversation that he knew was inevitable. He notices the abrupt change in his father's body language. Mr. Henderson suddenly surprised. Mr. Henderson, what do you mean you don't know? I know one thing is that you're taking your ass to college. That's one thing I do know. Vince becomes hesitant, knowing confrontation was definitely at hand. So he braces himself, inhales deeply, and just out with it. Dad, I've been producing tracks in Kevin's studios for a few years, and I'm actually good at it. In fact, I'm really good. Mr. Henderson pops up and stands planted firmly on the carpet, not pleased at all at what he heard from Vince, and his mouth agape. Mr. Henderson, angered, hands emphasis. What the hell are you talking about? Exactly what the hell are you saying? Vince sighs deeply. I was thinking about engineering and producing artists. I've been doing it real good, been good, good with rappers. Mr. Henderson interrupts. Rappers? You mean to tell me you are trying to do some rap shit? Look, me and your mama didn't support your ass all these years for you to follow some grandeur ass pipe dream. All of our family has always had respectable careers, professions, and you're going to follow in these footsteps so you can get that foolish shit out of your head. You're going to college. They are at a stalemate at the subject, both staring at each other as Vince's facial expression reveals slight shame at disappointing his father. Then it changes to firm. Vince, Dad, I have to live my life. Mr. Henderson interrupts. You have to do what we raised you to do, which is take your ass to college and have a respectable career like me, your mother raised you, like me and your mother raised you to do. That's what you have to do. And if you don't want to do that, then you can get out of my house. Get out of my house and go and destroy your life on your own. And don't you go asking your mother for any help. You want to be grown? You can see if that studio shit pays the bills. Yes, bills. Take your ass out there into the real world. See if you make it. Well, Dad, I was thinking of leaving and going to California / maybe Atlanta. I got a lot of friends that want to come with. I got a friend who wants me to come with him. He was at an internship in New York, and now his time is up. He thinks I'll really do well. Mr. Henderson interrupts. If you don't even think about calling my house and asking for a dime. You're on your own. Disgusted. Such an ungrateful son of a bitch. You'll learn how it is without me and your mother. I'm not going to entertain this anymore. I'm not going not another minute. You can be out of here by next week unless you come to me and your mother and start talking with some sense. 1 week. Mr. Henderson storms assertively towards the door, snatching it open, and leaves out, slamming the door behind him. Vince sits stoic a moment, then turns to his chair and refocuses on his computer screen. Fade out. Act 2, Scene 1. Fade in. Years later. Inside Vince's studio, Vince is at the computer editing a track he is producing as the sound of music bumps in the atmosphere. He is in deep concentration as he perfects production according to his standards. After a while, Platinum Plus, a thug-type individual in mid-20s who is tatted up, enters the small room which is converted into a studio. Once entered, he interrupts Vince's premeditations. Platinum Plus, man, this shit sound tight. When we gonna get back to my shit? They call me Platinum Plus. Let's finish my one. The one I wrote last year. Vince thinks on it in the moment. Ponders his next move in the factory to the studio. Vince, let me finish Rob T's song. It ain't gonna take but a minute. You go get in the booth and get ready. I'll get your track set up after I handle a couple of things on this. Platinum Plus nods yes and proceeds to go in the booth, opening a door that has a mic in it. A small room constructed to use as to record inside. Vince tweaks his work for a moment longer, closes it out, the current track, and searches for the other until he selects it, what he wants, clicks on it, and then another track begins to play through the huge speakers inside. He hits a button and to speak through the mic. Vince, take it from where we left off last time, remember? Platinum Plus voice. Of course, I'm always on point, just like you. That's why we're going to kill the game. Just go there and I'm ready to spit. Vince scrolls to the area in the song and clicks on it, and the sound of Platinum Plus track comes on and playing a moment, and then Vince pauses it. You ready? Platinum Plus, come on with it. Vince clicks the button and the track returns playing. Platinum Plus is in the booth on the mic, spitting verses, spitting bars to the beat, killing his rap for a minute, then stops as he notices Platinum Plus. Man, let me do that over. I ain't like that. I got you though. Vince starts that part over and Platinum Plus begins to rap. Again, correcting what he feels was a mistake. Platinum Plus raps a moment longer until the scene fades out. Fade out. Act 3, Scene 1. Fade in. Interior. Shanice's car. Early evening. Shanice, a pretty female in early 20s, sits in her car in the driver's seat. Her friend Pam, around the same age, who is on the passenger side, both chilling in the car. The sound of mild tone music plays inside as they are parked in front of Pam's apartment, both dressed up as if to go out for a night of fun. Shanice, told you I'd be here to get your ass. Pam, twist lip. Your ass always don't be on time all the time. I'm surprised your ass ain't take so long till I felt like going to sleep. Where we going? Shanice, we'll roll in a minute, somewhere to get our groove on. What your ass doing for Thanksgiving? Pam. Going over to my grandma's house and pig the fuck out? Why? You ain't got nowhere to go and eat? Shanice interrupted. You got me fucked up. I ain't no homeless nigga. I always got somewhere to go. Like I'm a stray dog or some shit. Pam, I ain't say all that. So, what you and Vince gonna do? I know you gonna take care of his ass. I don't know why. That nigga ain't even got a car. It's you taking his ass everywhere. Shanice frowned. Why the fuck you all in my business? Worry about your own man. See, I don't have them kind of problems. I just kick it with a nigga till I feel like tossing his ass, trash ass, out the door where his dog ass belong. Matter of fact, and she says, matter of fact, I'm just saying, all them hoes in the studio, while they be smoking and drinking, you know they be trying to fuck on something. Shanice interrupts anger. How you know? And he ain't even like that. He ain't even like that. And shit. Pam twist lip. Girl, don't let that nigga have your head on all up in the clouds. Come on, all them bitches be trying to be get with them rappers and shit. You know, they be throwing it at them. They booty at them all up in their face. I know your ass know better. Shit. Don't be shoot the messenger. Shawnee shrugs off and starts the car. The sound of the engine is heard as she pulls the car in gear and proceeds to drive away off the curb. Shanice, you can think what you want to. I got money in my purse and it's my weekend. That's what I got my mind on. I ain't gotta be worried about him and he ain't gotta be worried about me. I got niggas be pressing all up on me and I don't bite. It's called being secure. You ought to try it sometime. Pam twisted. Whatever. Let's find a club, bitch. Shanice sarcastic. Why you think I picked your ass up? Shanice rolls on, turning up the music as they proceed to drive the California street / possibly Atlanta. Fade out. Act 1. Scene 4. Inside Vince's studio. Vince and Big Doe are in front of the computer inside the studio. They are listening to a track as Yolanda is in the booth laying down the hook for Big Doe's song. Yolanda inside the booth, the mic before her mouth as she sings into it, putting down her vocals. Vince says something to her from outside on the mic. You need to do that again. Put more emotion in it. You gotta make them feel it. Hit those falsettos. I'm going to record your voice on background today, but we gotta get this knocked out first. Yolanda inhales and exhales and nods to herself, indicating she understands her producer. After the music returns playing, she proceeds to sing into the mic. Interior, same time. Still in the studio listening to the recording session, Big Doe's cell ring begins to vibrate as a result, resulting in him answering it. Big Doe, yeah, what's up? Hold on a sec. Big Doe holds his finger up to Vince and proceeds to leave the studio, going outside and closing the door behind him. Vince returns to the recording session. In the booth, same time. In the booth, Yolanda's nails her vocals and smiles brightly as a result, and then speaks into the mic. Yolanda, that should do it. Vince's voice, that about right. You can take a break. Yolanda takes the headsets off and begins to leave out the design booth. Same time, Big Doe re-enters the door, sticking his head inside and peers over at Vince. Big Doe, I gotta go. I gotta go handle something. At this time, Yolanda comes out the booth, sees Big Doe go out the door. She refocuses her attention on him. Yolanda, you leaving? Big Doe, yeah, I gotta bounce. Big Doe closes the door and goes on about his business. Yolanda comes over to where Vince is sitting. He sits at the computer, deep in focus, producing the music. Once she's close to him, she gently places her hand on his shoulder. You and me can do more than just hooks. I'm a complete artist. I got the looks, body, and the voice. I'm the complete package, and you're a great producer. Next, she begins massaging his shoulders, interrupting his train of thought. He turns and looks towards her. Yolanda sexily smiles. What? As hard as you work for us, You need a little pampering. Vince remains looking at her up at her, thinking. Exterior. Same time, Shanice is getting out the car, shuts the door and heads to the stairs, catching a guy coming out who holds the door open for her. So she proceeds to walk up the stairs. Same time, interior. Inside the studio, Yolanda's massaging Vince's neck and shoulders a moment. His eyes are closed as he's enjoying the treatment. Vince, thanks for that. Help me clear my mind a moment. Yolanda, that ain't all I got to relieve your stress. Yolanda sexually begins to attempt seduction, coming from behind, and puts her lips close to his. Vince huskily, you know I got a girlfriend. Yolanda, I won't tell if you won't. It's just you and me. Shanice, same time. Shanice is at the door grabbing the doorknob. She checked to see if it opened. It is unlocked, so she twists the knob and enters, and seeing Yolanda over her man. At the sight of this, Vince abruptly pushed Yolanda off him. Vince, hey Shanice. Shanice interrupts, angered. What the hell is she doing? What is this bitch doing all up on you like that? Yolanda rolls her eyes and turns toward a pissed off Shanice. Yolanda, ain't no need for you to get to tripping. We working. Shanice, only work I see is you trying to get in my man's pants. Yolanda twists lips, whatever. Vince, we can finish our session later. I'll come back after you get your girl. Shanice sarcastic. He ain't gotta get me, bitch. You come get me, or I'm coming to get that ass. Seems what you want me to get. Yolanda, I ain't finna fight you. I just got my hair and my nails done. Yolanda walks past Shanice, who examines her with a pensive expression on her face, scoping her until she leaves out, closing the door behind her. Shanice angrily looks at Vince. Vince, earnest. Look, baby, don't be mad. We ain't gonna do nothing. Shanice interrupt. That's what the fuck I saw. That's not what the fuck I saw. If I hadn't come, you would have been all up in them panties. She rolls her eyes. Vince. Been up in them panties. She rolls her eyes. That's an assumption. Shanice, that's bullshit. Pam told me about the shit that be going on up in here. I ain't even, it ain't even I ain't even believe her, but now I see she on point. You can have these scandalous hoes. None of them have done the shit for you like I've done. Yolanda abruptly begins to depart from the conversation, head to leave out. At the sight of this, Vince gets up to catch her before she leaves. He rushes and then gets up on her and grabs her arm, stopping her in her tracks. Vince, Baby, it wasn't nothing, Shanice. That ain't what the fuck I seen, nigga. And I ain't blind, Vince. She just was giving me a little massage. I shouldn't have let her, baby. And I'm sorry for that. Vince desperately tries to hold on, but she feistly pulls away from him. Shanice, I know what I saw, and I need a break from this. Vince confused. What are you saying? I'm saying I need space. You seem to be doing fine without me. You got plenty of hoes to accommodate you. Giving you massages and some more shit. Vince pleading. I told you it wasn't that, Shanice. Like I told you, I know what I saw. Bye, Vince. Shanice pulls away, leaving out the studio, slamming the door behind her. Vince stands there, a broken, contrite spirit. All he can do is accept the fact that his girl is gone. Act 4, Scene 2, fade in. Still in the studio. Inside the studio, still, Rob T is in the booth spitting a verse, rapping on one of his songs. As he raps, he messes up a verse. A moment later, he stops, taking off his headset, and angrily leaves out the booth. Next, he approaches Vince in the chair before the computer, producer's chair. Rob T, I messed up a verse and you ain't catch it? What's up with you? You never miss shit. Vince sighs deeply. Got a lot on my mind, man. My girl left me. Rob T, man, you're a producer. What the hell you care? Vince, she was down with me and I ain't even do shit. Rob T, that's why I don't have no broad trouble. Too much drama. Got my man head all out the game. I'll get it together. Now go get back in there. Rob T stares at Vince briefly, then turns the head back to in the booth. Rob T over his shoulder. Make sure you with me to get this shit tight. I'm paying for studio time. Vince resumes the track, and Rob T is heard getting back into the session. Act 4, Scene 3. Vince is sitting in his chair, once again in the computer in deep thought. A moment later, Rob T enters and sees Vince looking down in dumps, in thought to himself, sulking about his present circumstance. Rob T approaches with a look of pity on his face. Rob T, I heard about your little soap opera shit you got going on. It's Thanksgiving. Cheer your ass up. Vince sighed. That makes shit worse. I was supposed to be chilling with Shanice and her mother at her mother's house. Now look at my holiday. Rob T smiles and comes and pats Vince on the shoulder earnestly. Rob T, it ain't all that bad. Vince anger. I can't tell. Miss that good ass meal. Rob T, like I said, it ain't all that bad. Rob T reaches the side of his hip, grabs his phone and hits a button and puts the phone to his ear. It's cool. Come on up. Vince glances up at Rob T suspiciously, and Rob T puts a smile on his face. Vince, what's up, man? Rob T, just hold fast. A moment later, the door opens and Big Doe enters carrying food, cooked food prepared from his mother's house. Platinum Plus follows carrying food as well. Vince, what the hell is this? Platinum Plus, we couldn't let my boy not have a happy Thanksgiving. They put the food on the table and began taking the food out strategically. Big Doe, this food ain't no joke. Mom Dukes knows how to burn. Rob T, know his ass ain't cook it. Nigga can't even cook eggs. Burnt. He even burnt fucking bologna. Dope. Big Dope. Stop hating, cause I like my shit ghetto style. Platinum Plus. Fuck what all y'all saying. I'm about to put this shit in the microwave and eat. Platinum Plus takes the food and puts it in the microwave, turning it on. The sound of the microwave can be heard. Rob T, look, Vince, all the times you have been putting in work for us, staying extra hours to make up, put shit on point. Vince, I'm just trying to get us all put on. Platinum Plus. At first, I thought this was some soft shit, but when it comes to you, I had to be here to support my dog like you always supported me. The microwave stops and Platinum Plus returns to it and out, takes out the food. Big Doe takes plastic plates out of a bag and they prepare to eat. They get up and they all go over to where the food is and start to fix respective plates. Rob T, wait till you taste the yams, Vince. It do smell good. They stand there a moment around the table, ready to eat. Big Doe grabs his spoon, ready to take a bite. Sees Rob T stare at him and pause. What? Rob T, we all gotta bless the food. Big Doe twists lips. You tripping. Platinum Plus. No, he ain't. He got a point. We all got something to be thankful about for. Big Doe, I'm thankful for the money I got in my pocket. That's what I'm thankful for. Rob T, we all got something to be thankful about. Platinum Plus, what's that? Rob T, we got a great producer who will get us out there. The Stoop producer. Vince. Platinum Plus reaches in the bag and pulls out a bottle of liquor. Next, holding it in the air, exposing the bottle, representation matter. Platinum Plus ain't champagne, but I got Remy though. Big Doe reaches inside and takes cups out the bag and hands them respectfully to the hands them out respectively. Platinum Plus begins to fill up cups until they all have shots. After that, he holds up his cup before his crew, Big Doe. What y'all want to toast to? Platinum Plus thinks about it a minute and uplifts it, his drink in hand in a gesture of a toast. Platinum Plus. How about to our super producer and him making us all famous? They all raise cups in the tribute in the air with Big Dog to Vince the producer. They all in unison to Vince the producer. They tap cups amongst themselves and take a sip, killing their shots. They make a screw face at the strength of the liquor. Vince smiles. Let's eat, guys, and thanks. Rob T. Oh, homie, thank you for your professionalism. Vince shrugs. I just love what I do. Let's eat. They proceed to get their respective plates and find a spot to eat their food. They eat like family. The end. So that's my short script called The Studio. Hope you enjoyed it. Short scripts are usually 20 pages, 22 pages, but they have to shoot some kind of punch. So when they shot that and put in film festivals, they ask them, well, what else do you have? And then you should give them your business plan or your full featured movie to try to get funding and support for your bigger picture, the big production. So that will be entered into a film festival as well as all the short scripts. And again, I have a new website. Next time I will add the website, S&D Platinum Films website. It's also, we can begin to if you want to, you can look at me on Facebook. Look me up on Facebook. I'm Gregory Wooten, the one in the suit and tie. Instagram. I got a lot of, went through a little thing with CNC Film Studios. I was supposed to be their main writer. They said they need me, but they want my content and everything, and they want my scripts, but they don't want to give me any money. Talking about seeing it on the big screen with me not getting paid. So I don't believe in that. I believe in getting work. I put hard work in. I should get paid for my hard work, my thoughts that can gross probably millions and millions, and me not get a penny, even hundreds of millions. Who knows? I believe in myself. I'm confident in myself as a script writer. So my thrillers may make billions in the box office in perpetuity and residuals. So just be smart out there, everyone. And again, thank you for listening to my short screenplay. This is S&D Platinum Films CEO Gregory E. Wooten signing off. And thanks again for those who are subscribing. Tap the bell and all of that. I will have more content and more things coming up. Starting a podcast. Hopefully by next summer we'll start shooting my first full feature film, Lost and Turned Out. If you want to be a part of that, DM me on my Instagram or my Facebook. Producers, investors. That one I'm looking for like 17 17 million or more, like maybe 17 million or more, maybe a little bit more, and we can get great, outstanding production. Have a synopsis for it, business plan. Will be created for each film script because they look at them like a business more so now. Um, and so everyone, hope you enjoyed it and look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, be safe.